What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex. You're watching a Ragin Ronin review. Got a review for you. I saw 8th Grade. It's a coming-of-age film, and it is a film directed by Bo Burnham, and it stars Elsie Fisher as Kayla and also Josh Hamilton as her dad, Mark. And this is a film about Kayla just going through her final weeks before the end of the 8th grade, before the end of middle school, and she's going through a lot of struggles and awkward moments, awkward times. And this is a movie that I just decided to watch just out of nowhere, mainly because I really enjoyed a film with a similar theme called Lady Bird, which came out last year, and I really liked that film. So I thought, I'll check out this film because it's got a similar theme. Anyways, let me give you my expectations first. I expect this film to be funny and full of awkward moments. I love these types of films, and I just love that development that these characters go through because, well, a lot of us have already been there. I've been there, so it'll be great to just see what Kayla goes through as she progresses through, progresses out of middle school and into high school. So my expectations are really just to see a charming and funny movie with lots of awkward moments. It is a film with a lot of funny and awkward moments, and actually a lot of the moments really come from the interactions between Kayla and her dad, Mark. So that was really a fun element in this film, and she goes through a lot, like all kinds of these things that I could really connect with, even though it's taking place during modern times in the world of a lot of social media and judgment. It is still something that I really connected with, and yeah, it totally met my expectations. I really didn't know what to expect more than that. There are a lot of things that work in this film. First of all, I love the acting in this film. I think that Elsie Fisher does such a great job, and also her dad, Josh Hamilton, also does a great job, and together they form some really great chemistry. I thought that a lot of the greatest moments were really the interactions between her and her dad, so there's some really excellent moments there. Another thing that worked was just the progression from her just being like a quiet kid all the way to just making friends and getting to know people and just seeing those interactions and seeing other characters develop as well. I thought that really worked for me, and I really love how they handled this her male friend, how they introduced her new male friend who ended up making for a lot of comedy in this film and made up one of the better moments in this film. So I really liked it. It's definitely got a lot of good marks there. I think the only thing that really didn't work for me, and I don't even know if this is really a knock on this film, is that there's no real actual like antagonist like element except for just herself, like dealing with her own struggles. I thought there would be like other things like bullies, which it wasn't really that prevalent in. I mean, it wasn't really that dominant. They didn't really stress too much about that because maybe they didn't want to make that the focus of the film, which is something I can respect. But it didn't really feel like there was a main focused struggle. It was just a random mix of a whole bunch of elements, which is, I think, is totally fine, but I think I would have loved to see them revisit a theme that she's struggling with. I think that would have been better, as opposed to just dealing with like awkward moments. Even though they were fun, I think I would have wanted more out of that. But besides that, I don't really think that there's anything I can really knock about this film. It was enjoyable. Overall, this is a great film. It's a good coming-of-age film. If you like these types of films where kids are struggling through their high school years and dealing with people and not knowing how to overcome these types of circumstances as young people, I think you would enjoy this film. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It's definitely it's not a movie with like big names and big stars. It's definitely a much smaller film, but it's got a big story, and I really like that about it. Sometimes you just want to get away from all the big movies and just watch something that is a little bit more subtle, and this is that film. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Definitely very, very enjoyable, and catch it if you can. As always, if you enjoyed this review and you want to see more, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation, also follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name's Alex. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.